This week, we're going to cover why you should have a website. What's up, fish fans? My name is Marcus, and you're watching Marketing Madness, the Bluefish vlog. Believe it or not, we still run into businesses that do not have a website. Yes, they exist. The reasons for not having one run the gamut from, I have plenty of business, I don't want any more, or I don't want to fight with the website, to I don't have time to write content. While we certainly respect everyone's rights to make these decisions for their own business, we would like to disagree with the notion that you do not need a website in 2019. For instance, to the business owner that thinks that they have plenty of business and therefore do not need a website, well, a website alone will not necessarily close more business. It will make closing business easier though, and that is why you should consider one. One of the very first things people do when they need a good or service is search Google. If you don't show up, then you have to overcome that as part of the sales process. If you have a website, you can share things like testimonials that you cultivate and information about your product or service that backs up what you might share in a sales meeting. Now, to the business owner that does not have time to fight with a website, that's why we offer all of our websites, even our cheapest packages, with a content management system that allows you to make updates as simply as if you would be writing a Word document. And if you need more information about what a content management system is, go back and watch last week's episode where we talk about that in detail. I will say that in over a decade of building websites for all types of businesses, the one thing that holds true is business owners always have really well-meaning intentions for writing content for their website, and it is a very small percentage of business owners that can actually write good content for their website. So I totally get this excuse, but here's the deal. You can get someone to write your content for you. As a business owner, we have many things pulling on us. We wear many hats. One of the things you have to learn is delegation. A website is important to growing an audience, which ultimately helps you grow your business. It is the foundation to any good advertising campaign. And if you want to grow, you should have a website. And not being able to write content is not a good excuse. Websites are a good signal to those that want to purchase from you that you are a legitimate company and not some fly-by-night outfit. So make the investment. Websites start at $12 a month with a company like Squarespace. Or if you want to have more of the work done for you, Bluefish has website options starting at $100 a month. We also have content creation services, so you don't have to write the content either, if you don't want to. Well, that's a wrap for this week. I want to thank you for checking in. Make sure to hit that like button, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you want to talk about how Bluefish can help you grow your business, just send us a message and we'll get the conversation started.